So this is a lovely nighttime yoga to get you relaxed and feeling great for a good night's sleep. So we're going to start with the biggest inhale that you've done all day, and exhale out all that stress and tension from the day. With your next inhale, inhale the hands up to the sky and exhale forward. And if you can touch the ground in front of you, just push against it and feel that stretch in your shoulders. If you can't quite reach the ground yet, don't worry, just go to your range right now and feel that lovely stretch wherever you are. I'm going to scoop round to one side of the body on your hand or forearm and inhale the other hand all the way up and over. I'm going to exhale round and down and take a nice big exhale on the other side. And exhale round and down. Inhale up and stretch. And exhale round and down. And one last big stretch on this side. And round. And we're just going to bring those hands behind us. Inhale to lift the chest. And if your hips want to follow, let them follow. And come back down into sitting. So we're going to meet in all fours, and we're going to start a nice wiggly cat-cow. So just bump the hips left to right and be nice and easy in your body, nice and easy in those soft joints. And we're just going to bump those hips over to the right and look down past the left shoulder. On your next exhale, bump the hips over to the left and looking down past the right. And from here, we'll just sit back on our heels, take a nice inhale, reaching up to the sky and letting those hands fall back down by our sides. Take your right hand, place it on the outside of the left hip. Big inhale to lift that chest and exhale to twist round and look over that left shoulder. And we'll take our left hand onto the outside of the right thigh. Big inhale to lift the chest and exhale to look over the right shoulder. And we'll meet back in our nice wiggly cat-cow when you're ready. From here, we're just going to thread the needle. So we're going to take a nice inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to thread our right hand underneath that left arm and just gently lying on that right shoulder, feeling that lovely big stretch in the upper back. You can wiggle your hips from side to side here if that feels good. And on your next exhale, we'll just come back into our wiggly cat-cow. Take an inhale here, exhale and just gently onto the left shoulder. And if it feels good for you, just wiggle those hips from side to side. On your next exhale, we're just meeting back in our wiggly cat-cow. So spread the fingers nice and wide here, toes underneath, and we're going to inhale those hips up to the sky and just walk the dog here. You can sway your hips from side to side. Do whatever feels most comfortable for you in this moment. And from here, we're going to inhale the hips up. Exhale and push a little bit closer to the legs here. Enjoy that lovely stretch in the spine, your shoulders. And then we're going to take a nice wee gentle stroll up to the top of the mat to meet our hands. Nice soft knees. Inhale all the way up to the sky. And exhale down and over those legs. Exhale that left foot back. And we'll come into a nice low lunge here. Soften that left knee onto the ground. You can remain low here, or we can inhale that chest up towards the sky and just take a moment to loosen off the hips. Bringing that left hand down to the mat, we're going to inhale our right hand up to the sky. Nice big stretch and exhale down. Inhale that left and up to the sky. And exhale back down. We're going to take a gentle stride back into our runner's lunge. Now you might not get that leg quite as straight as mine. There might still be a bit of a bend in that knee. Just go to where feels comfortable for you right now, and you will progress in time. And we're just going to come back out into that low lunge. Inhale the hips high, and we're going to exhale and fold over that front leg. Just straighten that out and feel that big stretch in the back of that leg. And if you wish, you can wiggle the hips here and just loosen everything off. And we'll exhale back into that low lunge and meet back in our downward dog. Inhale the hips nice and high, exhale and push towards your legs. Feel that nice big stretch in the upper back and the shoulders. And then we'll take a gentle stroll up to the top of the mat. Inhale, nice soft knees all the way up to the sky. And exhale and fold back over those legs. And you can give your bum and hips a wee wiggle here. And on your next exhale, we'll just take that left foot back into our nice low lunge. Soften that right knee down. We can remain nice and low here, or you can inhale that chest nice and high and take a moment just to sink into those hips. Bringing that right hand to the mat. Inhale that left hand up to the sky. And exhale down to the mat. Inhale that right hand up to the sky. And exhale back. We're just going to gently take a wee walk back into a nice low lunge. Whatever feels good for you in this moment. And you can just take a wee minute to rock the hips if that feels good. Runner stretch. Walking back to the runner stretch. And just rocking the hips if you can. And we'll walk back out again to our low lunge. Inhale to lift the hips and exhale to fold over that front leg. And just take a moment here. On your next exhale, coming back to your low lunge and coming back into our down dog. So from here, we're just going to sink those knees down, push back into a child's pose, and take a few moments here just to breathe. And then coming back up into all fours, we're going to come into your plank position and drive your right knee forward. Nice inhale to lift the chest and exhale up and over that leg for a few moments. Lifting back up into a plank position, we're going to take an inhale and exhale and bring our left knee forward. Inhale that chest nice and high. Exhale and come over and just sink into that stretch. And from here we're just going to spin. We're going to sit on that left buttocks and spin that right leg round so that we're in a nice seated position. Take an inhale, lift the chest. And exhale and just roll down onto your back and hug the knees in here for a nice wee roll of the spine. Pop your feet to your bum. We're just going to cross that right leg over your left leg. Bring the knees in close, arms out wide and sink down to the left, looking out towards the right. If that's not comfortable for your neck, you can look up to the ceiling. exhale, we'll just bring the knees back. Pop your feet onto the floor, bump your hips to the left. Left leg comes over the right, into the chest, and we'll settle them down to the right side. If you can look out to the left or up to the ceiling, just where is comfortable for you. And take a wee moment here. And from here, we're just going to come over onto your right side and just gently, in your own time, coming up to a seated position. Here comes our cat visitor again, if you can see. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. One big inhale up to the ceiling and exhale those hands down. One more big inhale and exhale. Okay, I hope you're feeling really nice and relaxed after that. Have a good night's sleep, and I'll see you next time.